What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? PT here,
They're what now?
between the pits,
Okay.
all about mud.
Come sit down. All right.
I'm here by myself today. I got Mr. Jared and Mr. Jackson with me today.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
y'all doing? We
We're
waiting
doing
on
good. How are
Rick.
you?
I'm good luck. Y'all had a good spot, a little better spot than I am on the beach down there, huh?
Yes, sir.
Down there, vacation between mud races. What do you think, Jackson? Having a good time down there?
Yeah.
We had a good little race this past weekend. Y'all should come down. And Friday night, Saturday night, Saturday. I think yeah, Saturday. You had some grudge races lined up Friday night. You did pretty good with it too, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was a pretty
Say
good
something
race.
more than just yeah. Tell them about your grudge race.
Me and Alexis did a grudge race, but she wasn't in her truck. She was in her dad's street truck.
Yeah, I think she hurt her wrist or something.
Yeah, the first time we tied, and then the second time she beat me by a little bit because for some reason my truck it's having trouble shifting. It's not shifting when it should. It's shifting a little bit later. So we I realized it on the second race, and I told my dad, and so we just ran it the second one, and she got me by just a little bit because when it went to shift into I think second, it took a little bit longer to shift.
Yeah, he run pretty good. I know you did dang good in the little paper clipping all Saturday. That was awesome.
Yeah.
You enjoyed that, eh? The paper clip was pretty
Yeah.
good drawing. They had a good crowd down there. I don't think.
Yeah,
Let's see.
it was.
I think Riggs. Oh, here's a man. We only talking about him right here. The man himself.
What's happening, y'all?
Finally, the myth, the legend. What's up, Rick? You made it, eh? Got out of that traffic.
Made it. Yep, I'm here with Curtis. We
Oh,
gotta
you
figure
here?
it out how to set it up.
I'm surprised he's letting you bring that phone in that shop there.
Yeah, we had to point it the other way.
Hey, what's up? We were talking a little racing this past Saturday. What we was talking, Rick, and Jackson was talking about how he enjoyed it and his little grudge race. Had a pretty decent crowd, pretty decent show out of trucks, but a triple threat race.
Yep, it was a nice show. Tony then rolled out the red carpet.
It was a good
Had
deal.
some breaks.
Over this way and
Right.
You're welcome. Y'all can sit here. I just gotta break this thing down.
We
I can be here, but I gotta put this umbrella down. No, go
I had
ahead.
me a little grudge race too. It wasn't. I guess it didn't end up too great. But we ran Saturday, pretty decent. I got fourth. I'm getting better at it. I got from fifth to fourth.
Dang, you're in the sunshine. We're in the rain.
Yeah, we got lots of sunshine over here. It ain't bad.
That's what I was telling. It's been
Nice
raining
weather.
all day here.
Yep, for sure. So, y'all got talking about this weekend yet?
We ain't quite. We're still recapping this past weekend, all the fun we had with the horseshoeing. I guess it wasn't horseshoeing, it was paper clipping, the straight line, and it was all pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
Jackson
How
said
about
he's a
that?
paperclip man.
That 200-foot wheelie. I had never seen a wheelie down the track the whole way.
Yeah, all the way down the flat track. That's right. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Oh yeah. Not the fastest, but it was entertaining for
It was the
sure.
most entertaining one.
Very entertaining.
Told Twitty one time I think he spends more time on two wheels than he does on four.
Yep.
It was pretty good. I think most of the series trucks ran pretty good. I think we did good with Tony and them. It was kind of stacked up between two races, but
the heat hurt some, and I think we're racing this weekend, so there were a bunch of trucks geared up for this weekend that we really missed y'all guys that weren't able to make it, didn't we, Jackson?
Yeah.
So who'd you
it was
miss?
kind of.
Jackson threw down a heck of a paperclip pass.
Oh yeah.
Two of them.
Tell them about what it was like to feel like going through that paperclip. What it feel like? What it feel like going around the turns and stuff?
I'm gonna get
I kind of sliding through that on my second pass before the big mud pit. I like kind of drifting around it. That was fun.
Oh yeah. You were in it to win it, man.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I
We got to
moved
see
up.
what all the different trucks could do. It was cool to see the megas, running. What kind of times did they run, BT? Do you remember the megas versus like what you ran?
I think someone was in the threes too. It was close, real close, in the threes, mid threes, something like that.
I think like Cancer Sucks ran like a 3.5 or something like
Yeah,
that.
it was
Ran at 6.
yeah,
So
that big
it's
truck's
kind of
quick.
cool to see that.
I'm impressed with how fast those trucks move
Yeah,
for as much as they weigh.
Oh
they
yeah,
get down the V-treads.
the mud hole was pretty good. I enjoyed that. That was.
I don't think anybody messed with Gavin's 2.7, something like that.
Was it 2.6 or 2.7? Yeah, it was quick, man, quick.
Pass of the day for sure. We got that thing roll.
He tried to give me a race. Patrick and them wanted to talk about they set me out a car link and race me to. I said, man, y'all crazy. I might get half the track maybe.
Yeah, that'd be scary when they come by you.
Oh, come on, BT, put some banana peels in the gas tank on that purple monkey. It'll run.
Hey, I told him what I do. I see it on Street Outlaw. You set me out 5. I set you out 5, but you can't leave till I go by you.
There you go.
There you go.
We'll try that.
That's funny.
That's what we were
Speaking
going
of
to do
that,
with. We were going to try to do that with Alexis, but then she ended up racing that street truck instead. So we had to give her the hit in those races because she's a little heavier than we are.
Yeah.
But it ended up being pretty close both times. So that was
Oh, that was
fair
close.
race. It was pretty good.
That was close.
Jackson, you wasn't looking at Mom this time when you was on the paperclip, was you?
No.
He's all business now.
I had to
yeah.
line up for that deep pit.
This is one bad dude now. I'll have to show you when we get off of here his paperclip. He was in it.
I'm gonna give him a post and courier bag full of newspapers so he can sling newspapers when he goes through that paperclip.
That's right. Toting the mail, baby.
Man. He'll do it. He'll drive it.
He was flying through that deep pit, man. He did.
Oh
He
yeah.
got the third gear and it never shifted back down to second. He stayed in third gear the whole way through.
Yeah.
He was riding, man.
And if I'm
Riding.
mistaken,
We
I
got
was
another.
one of the fastest trucks through the bounty hole.
To the deep
Yeah,
side.
through the deep
He was
side.
pretty quick.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that-
it'll run.
Or a Jeep
Stayed
Cherokee.
down the middle too.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, you bang on that transmission for sure.
Oh, that Jeep transmission tough.
That's a tough little rig he got. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. So while we're talking about grudge racing and all that, y'all ready to start a list?
I'm
See who's
ready.
the fastest of the fastest. Heads up.
Man, you got my phone. You had my phone blowing up when you posted that, Red.
I guess we got some people interested in it, huh?
I was at work and I come back right before lunch. I looked at my phone and they was burning my phone up. But what's this list he's talking about? What's But I don't have a clue what y'all talking about. I ain't seen nothing. I don't have a clue.
So right now we got 4 people on the list. Jackson's a gatekeeper, right? So we need to get 3 more grudge races to figure out who's number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you know?
That's right.
So, and then they get that established. They got to try to challenge Jackson to move up the list.
There you go. We can carry that wherever, whoever. Yeah, heck yeah.
David Hewlett started assembling a team to beat y'all, BT.
Yeah, right. He thought it was a team. I thought, what you talking about, man?
I'm coming.
Yeah, he said, I want a team. And then the worst part was they said, well, I got a team. We won't walk on our young gun. I said, how y'all? I'm gonna build a team. Ain't gonna have my own youngin on there. Y'all trying to get?
Yeah. What the heck?
I said, man. I said, whatever, Bo. I said, we'll see.
Walker wouldn't jump ship that quick on you, would he?
I hope not. I hope he wouldn't. He was good. He got second in consistency Friday night. He did good.
He did real
Heck
good.
yeah.
That thing was running. That little red monkey was running 3.8s, Curtis.
Red monkey.
I Red Rocket.
But I think that would be.
Oh my gosh.
I think that would be something cool to put all the teenagers and the young guns together, but let the grown-ups or the more experienced seasoned racers do a little bit of the negotiating on the terms of who's going to get the back wheels and how it works, chases a race, that kind of thing. Because I think that would be something that would be really interesting. It would be, especially at your track, VT, because it would be easy to do. at your track.
And I got the light figured out. So I want y'all to know that.
Awesome.
We got it built.
The lights figured out so you can get the hit on everybody, or you got the
No.
No, he's got the lights doctored.
Let me tell you what we're gonna do. We got them built. We're waiting on 2 little more parts we're gonna get, but we're gonna put them together. And one Saturday afternoon, we're gonna tell everybody. And anybody wants to come down here, run it, just to test them, try them out, whatever, and get them on there to see how they run. That's what we're gonna do.
Well, hey, while you're saying that, once we get them tested a few runs, let's go ahead and bang on this list a little bit.
Yeah, because
we'll figure out when you're going to do it, and we'll figure out who wants to grudge race, and let's get that going.
Yeah, keep me posted on that, BT. If y'all need a little help with some of it for the lights, let me know. And I'm sure my wife will want to come down there and put some passes on this big Ford of hers.
we're gonna do it. You know, it's been raining, and Daddy can't work when it's raining, and Shecky's retired, so they've been on the shop working that damn thing all week.
I bet they look like the Keebler elves over there making cookies. They've been so busy.
Yeah. I got a picture of my phone. I'll send a little setup to you how they got it started. But yeah, I got a grudge race. I got a rerun too. So
Terry does look a little bit like Ernie, you know.
Yeah.
Some of y'all might be too young to know who Ernie is. He's I think he's the head honcho in
The Keeblers. That's right.
The key, yeah. We'll let
There's
you know.
Gavin. I bet Gavin thinks he can climb up the top of that list.
Oh, I'll try.
That ain't gonna be too fair there, man. We got to get
You do bracket racing.
3 tires or something for that
Do
one.
dialing times.
Well, a regular DOT truck might only be able to climb so high up the list, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Have to figure out how we can do it.
Demons. They said they're working on Demon, turning wrenches on Demon.
You know.
Oh, I hope. I
We
need
got
Demon out there.
We got the 3rd points race coming up in Saturday.
That's right.
Palmetto. That's going to be a good one.
This Saturday.
You might.
While we're getting started on that, let's go ahead and talk about a little bit of tech, because it's the 3rd race. So what does that mean for us, Curtis? Being the 3rd race.
It's going to be hood open, and we're going to go through and look at everything all over again.
Got to get your tech.
Yeah, you're going to have to get another tech card. I'm going to have to be drugged to make sure nobody's changed anything mid-stride. And I know there's been some social media fussing back. Not of the series, but I'm not too much worried about that. Got caught up in some of that. You know, I looked at your truck and everything is good to go. Hopefully we won't have no issues at Palmetto. Be there early. We're going to do the index card thing again. And hopefully it'll go smooth and we'll be able to put everybody through the hole.
Yep. Like you say, just try to get there as early as you can, because we want to look at everybody's trucks. And as long as you haven't changed anything, you got nothing to worry.
That's right.
You know, we ain't calling any names or saying anything, but I'm sure the truck has not changed, and we ain't worried about it if it hasn't changed.
Is this like an open door policy? I can just go look at anybody's truck under the hood?
You can.
Nope, you can't. Curtis can, and he's gonna.
BT, you come look at mine. You come check it out.
BT, I'm gonna come look at yours first.
That's fine. That's fine.
Because that's the thing, man. We're not trying to do any recon to steal anybody's setups or anything. He's checking the rules. You know.
Yeah.
And I mean, just so everybody knows, and I mean, I've said this plenty of times before. I inherited a set of rules, and I've been asked to enforce them, and that's what I'm doing. So, I mean, if it was left up to me, there wouldn't be no rules. However, there's got to be some kind of structure.
Yeah.
To make it fair.
Agreed.
For people like Jackson.
What's up, Shelly?
It's got to be fair. Wouldn't be big Ford here sitting in this garage against Jackson's Jeep, you know. Yeah, it might be a woman driving it, but it's a little bit, I guess the expression is bringing a knife to a gunfight, kind of, so to speak. So that's why we have the rules that we have to keep it structured and try to keep it organized.
We used to knife fight and we enjoy it.
Yeah. Hey, I knife fight some too. I'm trying to get some of this forward.
I've always had a dull knife, so I know exactly where they come from.
Well, I know we had one thing, Curtis, where you got one like warning. So if they got something you catch this time, they get the warning this time, or that's
right. And just put these people on notice that, if they run at Little Do, there was some of them that was told, and I don't know if they were series trucks or not, but they were told that they were more or less on their one race warning. So if they show up to Palmetto, and if you have not changed or fixed what we discussed at Little Do, unfortunately, you're going to either have to move up to the next class or you won't be able to race. And it's going to suck if you drove 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours, whatever the case may be, and you can't race because you did not meet the rules. And so everybody's aware that this is a point series race. So it is series rules.
And just to be clear, the couple trucks that have had problems or whatever, they've been warned and they do know what the deal is.
The majority of them have cleared up though.
Yeah, the majority of one truck we're talking about had a fiberglass clip and was calling to see if it could run, and no, it had already used its one race warning with us. And there's been a few things like that, but we ain't out to get nobody. And the ones that probably have had a problem already know.
Yeah. So I try to keep that for the most part between me and the driver, because truthfully, it ain't nobody else's business.
You got Scotty asking about drive shaft loops.
No,
you do not have to have.
You do not have to have them. It's not in our rules. And I would prefer people to have them on at least one end, but right now it's not a rule, and we're not changing that rule mid-stride through the season. So if you don't have a drive shaft loop, it's not going to impede you from running.
Yes, everybody gets them. We got the voice of Palmetto. Come on, yeah, there we go.
What's going on, everybody?
Oh, things just picked up.
Oh boy,
how y'all doing?
There we go.
We're making it.
Who's out fishing?
They vacationing. They ain't fishing. They vacation.
We out on the beach.
They're down there on the beach and head sitting on the sand.
And it's sunshine and it's raining like hell here.
Yeah,
we got sunshine here, man. I don't know what's doing down here where y'all are at. We got sunshine.
Man,
rain makes mud, right?
Here.
Hey, we're gonna have it this weekend. I'm telling you.
It'll be a good track.
I hope y'all got them sealed up. Is all I can tell you.
If anybody's worried about the forecast, don't worry about the forecast, because I know they say it's going to rain, but dude, it rains every day for about 30 minutes, right?
Right.
I mean,
that's what I told Scotty.
Last time I checked, when we at Palmetto, we not drag racing, okay?
That's right.
I think we're good for Saturday. I think it ain't like a 30% Saturday, but I think
and asphalt's for getting you there, mud's for racing.
That's right.
The week before that's the add up to it.
Gavin. Tell Patrick to check that pump and make sure it works. If he can't get it working, to call Johnny Martin and get Johnny Martin on that.
Oh yeah.
Or else I'm gonna have to stop by the Dollar General and buy a case of tissues for the
He's got to pump the water out.
We worked on that pump. Me and Curtis trying to prime it. And Johnny goes over there and you're turning it too hard. Turned it way down and it picked right up.
I mean, hey. You do construction and I build trucks, so we didn't have no business messing with a water pump, and Johnny's a well driller, so I think that was pretty much right in his playing field.
We asked him, what took you so long? He said, because I was having so much fun watching you.
He was laughing his ass off at me and you sitting there trying to get a pump going.
Yeah.
They took the plow down there today for him to drag it and level it out and all. So.
One thing I've never heard anybody complain about it, too dry.
No.
Yeah, I think we got enough pumps, Scotty. We got a couple.
It's always got too much water in it.
Yep. Well, I got mixed feelings about that, Smiley, but like I said, we mud racing. We ain't drag racing.
That's right.
We ain't motorboating though.
No. I mean, if it gets too bad, I'll take my mud boat down, and I'm sure some of them other rednecks will bring theirs down there. We can play around in the pit with the mud boat.
Yeah.
I think they'll be pretty much dry for what he can do with the weather. So I think we'd be good.
Oh,
with
yeah.
that part. It ain't.
It's a mud bog, BT.
Oh, I'm just saying, but I know how some of these fellas, if it's a bunch of water, they won't run. But it's been raining all week.
No, we'll pump it out. It ain't gonna be a pond.
What,
Oh, yeah.
Run in V-treads and turn it in, Bo.
I really enjoyed Orangeburg.
Yeah, Orangeburg was a good race. We had a good race.
Whether it was the flat track and just the dirt, and then going all the way up to the paperclip where it was the beach treads and hitting the hills and a little bit of drag racing and then hitting the mud. Man, that was a lot of fun. That's a very beautiful complex they put up there in Orangeburg.
Yeah.
It's nice.
That place is awesome.
You gotta have a go-kart to get around.
Yeah, amen.
And like you say, man, I really enjoyed watching the trucks do everything. Because you could compare the different trucks' times, like, because the trucks are so different. It had everything from Gavin there with his cut tire truck to Megas, you know.
It was obvious because we ran them back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
Yep.
The difference from street class all the way up to the V-treads, just how much quicker the times got, how the trucks were set up, the amazing difference in the horsepower. I'm still trying to figure out when the Hair Boys are gonna match the axles to the horsepower that truck's making.
That's right. That old snowman makes some torque, doesn't it? And the 1 ton.
Yeah, it runs
the rear end again.
The
very small cubic inch V8 in it. I was very surprised at how fast and how hard that thing pulls for what's in it.
Oh yeah, it runs good.
So Rhett, what you got going on with the truck, man? You seem like you either run flat out crazy fast or you break down. What's going on with your truck?
Well, apparently it was more than the ladder bar. I destroyed the ring and pinion, but I threw a loaner chunk in there for this weekend. Hopefully it'll. G-Spot's usually all there or nothing.
All or nothing. I'd say we had some pinions. A rear ring and rear pinion.
Yep. The dang driver's always trying, but sometimes he doesn't work on the truck enough.
Yeah, I know. I was glad them fellas paid that extra 4th place money this weekend. I'd have went home. I had to walk home.
Yeah, man. Well, shoot, I still got your money, so
I'll say that so I can race this weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to shout out to the Cancer Sucks team. I didn't even know they were doing it, but apparently they had a little thing going on for the young. They threw some money over to Jackson, and we really appreciate it. We appreciate those guys. Jackson walked home with a little pocket full of money. He was happy about that, helping build his new truck a little bit.
That's awesome.
That's what it's about. That's a good deal.
Zach's all in. So is Tyler, man. Those two were a lot of fun.
How many young guns we got? 5 of them.
5 of them. Scotty wants to know who.
We don't have any ducks either. Our young guns will run.
16.
You know, that's I don't care. Jackson, you're what? I still keep asking. 10, 11? 11 years old. Who did we have out there? There was somebody out there that was 10 years old.
I think it was somebody related to Tony in that little red truck. I don't remember what her name was, but there's a little girl out there who was 10 years old. And she had a little street truck, little Ford F-150.
Yep. Christina. Yeah. Yep. 10 years old. And
that's awesome.
They get out there and play with the big boys, and I'll tell you what, they show you what the future is of mud racing. That's for sure.
Oh yeah,
that's exactly right.
Walker had 2 of his little buddies come from school, was with him all weekend, stayed down here with him. Well, Monday they come to the house and bought a Toyota. Him and his daddy, they building a mud truck.
That's what I'm talking about. I want to brag on Walker a little bit because we hadn't seen him run a whole lot of horseshoes, but dude, on that paperclip, all I gotta say is BT's lucky he's got an extra 150 horsepower or something because Walker's coming, boy.
Oh, he'll drive. But hey, his times on the flat track wasn't far behind us now.
Nope.
I mean, it was right there.
He's on it.
But yeah, that little fella said, I gotta have me one. He I said, come on and get you one. We'll hook you up, Bo.
My youngest one's been out here fabricating and welding with me a little bit, and he's wanting to get in the mud truck.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Uh-oh. Maybe we'll see a dirt dauber DOT truck coming with a young gun in it sometime.
Uh-oh.
I don't think I'm gonna put him in that red one. I'm gonna put him in something of his own.
I just mean from your shop.
Oh, it's going. Yeah, it definitely be out there shop. But I'm not gonna put him in. I'm not gonna put him in that red one until he's got a little bit of seat time.
Amen. I don't blame you there.
He's not. No, we're not doing that.
The way to do it is, put them in something they can handle and work them up, right, Jackson?
Sure.
Start off small and learn to crawl, and you'll be running, right?
Yeah.
What do you
exactly how I'm doing it.
You think you got enough seat time for a V8 yet?
Yeah.
You think you?
I think you can handle it.
Yeah,
I think he's ready.
I think
he's ready.
He's in there.
What's that sweet tea, Curtis, you got there?
That is.
That's why I wondered. It looked like the sweet tea.
Lemonade.
Yeah. My ice cream
Yeah,
tart.
Jackson, I heard that your dad's been talking. You gonna have a big block next year?
Small blocks.
Small block.
Tell
block first. You got to walk before you.
Yeah, walk free run.
small
Right
block
now,
for
he's
life,
crawling,
right?
he's
Oh.
walking. Another couple of years, he'll be running.
Small block for life, Jackson. Small blocks for life, baby.
That's right.
That's right.
Then just put a blower on it if you need
I'm
more
the only
power.
big block
Big
man.
block killer.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, and looking like it's gonna be a good crowd this weekend. I think all the series
yeah.
trucks ought to be there.
I've
It's gonna
heard
be
a
the
bunch of
biggest race
chatter.
this year for us.
Awesome. I got my spot.
And we
I
got a
hope.
film crew out there.
And the film
That's
crew.
gonna
So
be cool,
And the
man.
film crew.
They're gonna be doing interviews, talking to people, shooting
Yes.
film.
and the
all
mouth
of it.
ain't gonna be there. The mouth of Palmetto ain't gonna be there.
Sorry, hey, I am so sorry. Look, just so you know, I'm going to a motorcycle event, and it is pouring down rain outside.
Oh no.
Boy, it is not going to be a fun weekend for me.
I think last time you was up there it was raining too, wasn't it?
You standing me up again, Smiley. Last time it started raining, you left me out at the starting line. I got all wet. You went in the tower. I had an umbrella in the truck just for you. I was coming prepared. Now you standing me up. I see how you gonna be.
So who's gonna be doing our live this weekend? Nobody?
Blake will be able to set something up, and you got Jordan Heffelfinger coming that she's going to help out with the announcing.
I can't do that.
Oh,
Standing
nice.
me up.
I'll have
We'll
to
also
see if
have
I can go
3
live.
camera
I am
angles.
so sorry.
3
that I
camera angles.
That's a good deal. Ain't no problem. It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna bring up my idea. Me and Rhett. I don't think I talked to Gavin about it. I know me and Rhett talked about it. For next year. I'm gonna let it out the bag, Rhett. What you reckon?
Let it out of the bag. Kind of what Gavin was talking about it too.
Yeah, we kind of
Do with something next year.
we think alike. I guess people think alike, but with all this horseshoe and paperclip talk and straight line talk, I think it'd be a good idea. We might start us just a 0 to 38 horseshoe class.
Yeah.
Every track we go to, that's the only thing that's class run is a horseshoe. Everybody else, you can run your straight line like we wanted to, straight line mud ball. If you go to a track that has the horseshoe, that class will run. Then them fellas, because a bunch of them, the local fellas don't like to do all the traveling. And that'll kind of help out with that. They ain't got to travel here and there.
Yeah.
And there'd be a horseshoe champion, a real horseshoe built. You know what I mean? I think it'll work out good.
Yep.
Something that could run along with what we already have.
That's right.
Good. There are a bunch more horseshoe guys that want to jump in with us, but they like to do the horseshoes, and a lot of us like to go straight. So I think you're onto something, BT.
I think we can work it in with the tracks or however. But I think it'll work. Add another class. I see you grinning there, Curtis. What you think?
I got a smart ass text message of me.
See, then you can run 2 classes. Then Jackson, you can get in the small block class and the horseshoe class.
Yep.
That means 2 belts we can take home, right?
That's right.
Right.
Yep.
Ask him if he had a house to build.
You'll be the champ.
I'm gonna have to build a lot of houses to keep paying for them motors.
Yep. And then we can leave the other classes alone, keep them straight line, bog, straight line, mud hole, and maybe do some. I want to do some heads up with some of that straight line.
I want heads up too. I'm dying for it.
We've got to do some of that.
I'm dying for it.
I think it's coming in September.
I want y'all to reach out to the gal up there at Carolina Grudge and see if you can't mix some of this diesel stuff that she's got going on up there, because they got flat track diesel and all that up there.
Oh man.
And
That's
get
a whole
on.
game.
I understand, but you get on their platform with them with this flat track stuff, and she's got a pretty good gig going on, because I'm not part of the geek squad or anything. I can get myself in trouble on Instagram pretty quick, but I watch their stuff on Instagram and on YouTube, and they've actually got a pretty good thing going on. And I've suggested us trying to get the DOT series involved in it. It could be some of this list stuff, or it could be just having a DOT series event at their facility and incorporate their flat track diesel stuff, because they do pulling as well. So they have trucks like Kit's truck with boggers on that they've hooked to a sled and they pull with.
Yeah.
It's a little different flavor of what we do, but she's got quite a big platform that's following them, and I think it would be great to try to incorporate the DOT series and the Carolina Grudge gang together, because it could be beneficial for both.
Much like Gavin and his trip to West Virginia, Orangeburg would make a great spot to do heads up. Heads up, but we need that NHRA style tree.
Yep.
Right.
We need NHRA.
I got one of them. We're working on a tree.
Got one.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
That's what they use up there at Carolina Grudge, is they use a tree. And from what I've seen, some of them diesel trucks that they got on that flat track will haul ass now.
Yep. That'd be fun getting up against some of them and see how fast they are. And
that joker blowing a stream of black smoke out, and there's a truck like Gavin's and mine beside it, running side by side.
Yeah.
Well, a good friend
I'll tell you guys what, one of our sponsors, Malicious Diesel, they help us out a little bit with Jackson's truck. They help me a lot out with my work trucks and everything else. They're building a new shop, and they got a big old chunk of land in Hertford, North Carolina. And they've been racing. They've got 2 or 3 trucks out there that they've been drag racing, the diesel drag wars and stuff. And they started watching Jackson's videos and start seeing some of those sand drag stuff. And they're like, how much do those paddle tires cost? We want to get in and take some of our drag trucks down there and run with you guys. And I started telling him about it. He says, well, hell, we'll just build a drag strip right out behind the shop. So they're thinking about, building some pits. I was talking about it with Gavin over the weekend. He was asking me about how much space they need. And I said, well, if you want to do it right and you want to get the fast trucks out there, you need about a 300-foot pit and another 500-600 foot after that to have a shutdown area.
Yep.
I think we got the space out there. We might start building on something here this fall.
Yeah.
So we might have another track for you guys up here, Hertford, North Carolina, next year or 2.
Good deal.
I'm game
Be
for
good
it.
to get in front of different platforms and mix it up a little bit, like the side by sides, get involved with some different crowds and get them to cross over to the dark side of the mud racing when they see what's going on over here.
Well, just like that gang that Jarrett knows, there's a platform there, and there's a bunch of people on that platform. So you get this in front of them, you get it in front of the Carolina Grudge gang and their platform. They got a bunch of people following them too, because they do this stuff. I think they run at some of those tracks in Virginia as well.
Yep.
They're right there in the edge of North Carolina. I passed by one of the tracks that
drag up by us. Bunches of them.
Right. But they're on 601 outside of I'm not thinking Pageland or Kannapolis. I can't remember which one it is, but they've got a track that they frequent up there, and I go by it quite often. And that's what brought it to my attention as I seen the sign.
And Mike Wallace said they're racing in Mooresville this weekend.
Diesels have made a huge drop in the asphalt. A good friend of mine, he's been a world record holder for the Duramax diesel in the quarter mile. His daughter current record holder for max diesel in the 8th mile, or was it 8th mile?
Quarter of 8.
Maddie Gray. The diesel performance is coming a long way, and seeing it being incorporated into the mud trucks. It's a diesel. It's a workhorse. It should be in the mud.
Yeah, tell him to put some boggers on that thing and let's play.
Yeah.
Tell him to bring it down here in September. We'll find out.
I'm gonna reach
See how
out.
fast it really is. What do you think some of them like street outlaws and guys would do with Gavin right there? Put some slicks on his truck and went up there.
Yeah, me and
Yeah,
Gavin
make a pass. What do you think that thing would do?
They might cause me to put dirt double back together.
Well, we're going to sign off here in a couple minutes and make our way back to the resort. But y'all got any other questions for Jackson before we head off?
No, man. We just wanted your perspective a little bit on the horseshoe and how you like the triple threat. And looking forward to seeing you this weekend.
Enjoying the vacation.
We'll be there.
We got to get your truck fixed before the big race, don't we?
We ain't got much to fix, just a little bit.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm jealous he's in the sunshine.
I know.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Hanging on the beach.
I'm telling
Enjoy
you.
your vacation, Jackson.
Yeah, have a good one, man. Get ready.
Thank you.
Good talking to you guys. We'll see y'all on Saturday.
Yep.
All right,
See
man.
you Saturday.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
So, who's the big dog going to be this weekend? Is it going to be, you think Robbie's going to be the fastest? Look at Curtis's face. Who
Maybe for limited.
Who you think? Gavin says no. I'm taking that belt home. I'm tired of this.
I'm gonna make him work for it in unlimited. He might get me in limited, but
That's gonna be a
he's
good
gonna
one.
have to work for it for unlimited.
If the pit's muddy and obviously Mother Nature's saying we need a mud bog and not a mud drag this weekend, I think Gavin's gonna get him in the limited and unlimited that mud because Gavin's got that figured out.
Hey, it might be
Thank you.
somebody just sent me a picture with somebody setting a motor in one. So
Oh,
it might be. I don't know if
it's
it
getting
won't
out
be
of
posted or not.
maybe.
Another top secret truck coming.
It don't look
I
like
hope
it don't,
it's a demon. Is
it
what
don't
we're
look like
all
it's in a
hoping.
pawn shop, but
Johnny will put his in the mud. He ain't
Oh, Johnny ain't
Oh,
scared
yeah.
of the mud.
Yes,
no, Johnny ain't scared of a foot of water either.
Johnny
I think
wanted
Johnny
a
wants
piece
to
of
run a horseshoe.
Orangeburg this weekend. He was
Yeah, I
sitting
think-
there chomping at the bit, going,
Yes, he
"I'd
was.
love to hit that pit."
Was.
Johnny's not gonna sit and watch everybody else play but so long.
No,
I've been racing Johnny for a lot of years, and that's just Johnny. He's not gonna sit and watch people play but so long, and then gotta
Yeah.
get it.
he told me he had. I don't remember what he say. I got a little tiny 619 or something that I might have to put in it and just spray it all. So
Spray it,
I wonder if
ain't it?
that's what he's doing.
I see he's putting the motor in there. But who all?
You got a little like 619. Yeah.
Little.
Scotty wants to know who's got all the belts now. I know Steve's got the small block belt. Who's got the small tire belt, Red?
Small tire.
I should
David
know.
Hewlett.
Hewlett's got it.
Hewlett.
Yeah.
Dirt Dauber. Dirt Dauber's got their hands on that belt.
And then Addison's got the big tire belt, don't he?
Mhm.
That's right. That's another Dirt Dauber truck.
Yeah.
Patches.
Addison. And then what you call it's got the other two. Who's got the V tread?
Yeah.
Robbie's got the limited, unlimited.
Yeah,
correct?
Robbie's got the other ones too.
Big Dave. That Hayes 1 ton we were just talking about with that little I think it's a 4.6 supercharged.
Yeah.
Like out of a mid 2000s Mustang.
That
They
thing's
got-
just crazy.
Yeah, it's turned
And
up.
it's loud. It's loud.
Powered by corn squeezins.
Yeah,
Reasons.
that truck's got a drinking problem. It's all alcohol.
Powered by corn squeezins.
I've been working on the purple one. Maybe it'll run.
But
Maybe I can win that.
There might be a hiccup in the V-Tread class this weekend because we got 2 new trucks that are supposed to be jumping in, I believe.
Oh,
I
yeah.
heard Cancer Sucks and maybe Nothing Easier jumping in. So, so all of a sudden you'll have Cancer Sucks, Nothing Easy, the Mustang, the 55, and the Hares truck.
That's a good class.
Yeah,
They
that'd be good.
after that end of the year money, because Dirt Double Fabrications added some money to that end of the year purse for that V-tread.
Yeah. All of them's got some good at the end purses this year. It's got some good money this year.
Yep.
I just hope I'm gonna try to get that built Saturday.
From Steve?
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Oh,
You're gonna have to pry that belt out of Steve's fingers.
I got something that'll pry it out of it.
Well, that rain out there might be helping, right? Maybe.
Hey, I hope it's a ball.
He got a mud truck.
He better put some banana peels in the gas tank.
Yeah.
Purple monkey. That's all I can tell him.
I say bog truck, Red. Bog truck.
Bog truck.
She's been running good this here lately. So.
Oh yeah.
That's Sunoco fuel you running in there.
Yeah.
They ran pretty good this weekend.
Fuel.
That might
Their dog's got all your Sunoco fuel needs covered, right?
I got it covered from 110 to 118 octane now.
And
so
what kind of prices you got over here on your fuel? Because I think it's like $20 cheaper than
it's $20 cheaper than the
V2
per pail.
Yeah. Steve said I better bring my belt I got at the house. I want to take one home.
Dang.
I got an old wore out leather belt, BT, you can have to wear.
I just want to hear no fussing after this thing. Is all I'm saying.
I just get me a couple tie straps so I don't be busting the sag up there at the starting line at Patrick's race.
I ain't gonna tell Steve that we went down there and dug the mud hole out. So.
Oh boy.
It's a mud hole.
Yeah.
Just told him.
Yeah. BT and crew worked the pit, so he may know exactly where to go. I'm just kidding.
I like a ball hole now.
Yep. Hey, this weekend, y'all try to be ready to run. You know, because we're starting at 7. So be on 7. Ready to run when your class is going. Don't watch the guy before you. If you need to watch somebody go, watch the guy like 3 guys before you. Go get in your truck, and your crew can tell you what you need to do.
2 minute. Uh-oh. Yeah, there you go. The 2-minute warnings are going to be, they're going to stand. And if you're not going to get bumped to the end of the line, you're going to get bumped out.
Yeah, if you just dilly-daddling.
We're not bumping people to the end of the line because we got too much going on. And I think we're going to have too many trucks to where, you know, I get it if you got a problem getting the truck started or something like that, but we're there to race, so come prepared.
Man, I hate that I'm missing this weekend.
Get there early. You got to get tech. Don't forget that. You got to get there and get your hood up, tech.
Curtis, and interviews. There will be interviews.
Yeah. Curtis, they want a price on some 55 gallons, Bo.
What octane?
He didn't say. Zach, what octane you looking for, buddy? He'll get up on here. But it's going to be a good race.
Tell me, just text Curtis too with that Dirt Dauber number.
Yeah, my number's on the advertisement. He can text me directly and talk to me about it. And I will tell people that if you're going in that direction of purchasing 55 gallons of fuel, your best bet's to go down to the Moore Drum in Charleston and buy you a coated drum, because Sunoco will get you for $50 for the drum. So if you go buy you a coated drum, I can buy the drum and have it shipped here. It'll save you on the shipping. We can pump it to 50 gallons. 54 gallons is actually what comes in it. We can pump it out of my drum into your drum, and it'll save you $50 right off the rip. And what a lot of people don't know is the little 5-gallon containers that you buy at the little boxes at the Sunoco station. There's $20 extra tacked onto that fuel for that container.
Wow.
So, yeah, I did not know that. And
I didn't either. I bought it from you.
Yeah, the Sunoco folks probably want to string me up for telling y'all that, but hey, like I said, they're selling fuel, so
yeah.
But $20 extra additional just to get it in that 5-gallon container.
Hey, I need 5 gallons Saturday. Think you can deliver?
I'll bring it to you. You want what you wanting to? You want the same thing you got before?
Yep, 5 gallons.
You done burnt. Let's see. Wait a minute. You done burnt what you had?
I made 15 passes Saturday, Bo. 2 trucks. What you talking about, Willis?
2 trucks.
Almost.
Yeah, ton of passes.
You need 5 gallons Saturday.
Yeah, I need 5 gallons.
Right, well, just do me a favor. Text me Saturday morning and remind me, and I'll put 5 gallons in the drum, and I'll bring it with me.
Timbo.
Ricky needs 5 also.
Ricky said he needs 5, so he might just bring some to the track.
Hey, if you need fuel, text Curtis.
The best thing for y'all to do is if you need fuel is come see me. That way I don't have a pickup truckload of fuel or a rolling explosion waiting to happen.
Yeah.
I need fuel too.
I don't have cans to put.
Curtis is a trailer full of fuel to roll down the highway, right?
Yep, I seen that.
I just had to go buy me a tanker somewhere.
Dang.
Ricky said it costs $20 to come see you.
Ricky,
Hardcore. He's rubbing his pennies together.
He's rubbing his pennies together. They're joking building houses over there in Jacksonboro, and he's worried about $20.
I might send my crew down there to get
Ricky,
5 gallons.
you might want to come over here because you might want to see English's air cleaner, Bo.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Ricky Satati squeaks when he walks.
Ricky's going to try to steal it from English when he sees it.
It won't fit his carburetor.
Oh, yeah. It won't go on.
But hold on a second. Let's see.
Well, heck, we can do it. We can pick. Y'all want to make some picks this week like we do every week? What you got there?
Got the pieces right here to make the air cleaner. All I got to do is cut the hole in it for the Dominator. So
there you go. So
better pipe
I
that
think
thing in the truck.
Did we decide Gavin's going to win Unlimited? Is that what we concurred on?
I'm not
I'm pulling for Gavin. I don't know, Robbie's. I'm pulling for Gavin. I'll pull for Toyota.
I'm ruling Bob out, but
Gavin.
Gavin does got a Ford motor in a Toyota. Robbie's got a Ford motor in a Ford. So at least Robbie is not no hybrid or whatever you want to call it.
Hybrid.
Half breed, right? That's what they call us.
Yeah, they call mine a toilet because it's a Toyota with a Chevrolet motor in it.
Yeah, Lieutenant Dan. I'm not betting against Robbie either. When he ran a 265 up at Little Dew, and I said, all right, boys are on notice now.
So then we got the big tire. Is them all the boys from North Carolina coming to run the big tire?
There's some rumors. I heard some rumors about some Broad Creek guys.
Because I think Addison's wrecked up or tore up. Ain't his going to be finished?
Yeah, he's got it. He's going to get it fixed.
They have it fixed.
I didn't really see what all was hurt. Was it bad, Gavin? I heard something.
I think it's just the front end a little bit.
No, it's just front end.
I think that was just a bad. I think that was just a bad draw. I don't think that was much on Addison that time.
No, he just got unlucky.
Because that thing come up and it turned there and it hit the ground, went poof, straight to the tire.
I will say, man, I hate them tires. I like a cone is what I like because I don't know.
I think that guardrail part would have tore it worse though. That tire wouldn't have been there.
Hey, that's a good point.
The front end loader tires weigh about 800 pounds a piece.
They'll a little more forgiving that guardrail though.
Just ask Wayne Taylor what they weigh.
He pushed right on it.
The pass with the freaking loader tire on the front of the V-tread truck.
I used to watch them guys changing tires.
So
if I'm going with Addison.
If Jeremy comes, you gonna bet against Jeremy?
I'm taking Addison, baby. I'm going with
Addison.
I'm taking Addison.
They taking the hometown man, Addison.
I done seen that truck outrun them trucks before down there. So that's a different hole down there now.
I will say though, what happens if somebody like Kane shows up?
He's got to get outrun too.
He's been quiet, hasn't he? George has been awfully quiet.
Addison knows the track.
I'm taking it to them. They got the pool. They're racing for second. That's my choice.
Because I'll tell you what, you put Addison in it and you tell him to go, he's going to mash it. It's going to do what the truck does as long as it does it, right?
Wide open.
Yep. That sucker ran a 3.2 on the flat track. I don't know if many of y'all heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's doing it.
That's a 3.2 is good. That's getting down through there.
3.2 is fast. What'd you run, BT? It was a 3.5, 3.6?
4.
No, you didn't run no 4. You lie.
3.4. Yeah.
Oh, okay. 4.
Oh, I thought you said 4. I was like,
all we heard was 4.
Because he bumped his head.
Yeah.
That was on Friday. That was on Friday night. I run the 3.4. That's when I lost my grudge race. Ooh, that 4 must have been rolling.
Yeah, I heard you
was running it down
the starting line.
Well,
We can blame that on the flag.
At the starting line.
It's probably the flagger. We got to get better on our flashlight racing skills.
Yeah.
JJ, the boss here. Not right.
Look here, y'all get on that Christmas tree.
You do the thumbs up, stage, drop.
It is what it is. He outrun me. That's why I told him, you outrun me. I want to run it again, though, but
yep.
I don't think it'll come out quite as good the next time. We'll see.
That's why y'all are 1-2 on the list right now. They got to earn it if they want it.
You say you're fixing a sandwich from the starting line.
I bet he ain't got a Ford that wants none of that, I can tell you.
Oh,
hey, I like that. I like that idea.
Fixing a sandwich. That's funny.
Let me tell y'all about this. You know, we give out 2 belts this weekend. Chandler won. What Chandler win? The big tire belt, mid tire belt?
Yeah.
Mid tire.
And Riggs used the small tire belt. He won a small tire belt. Well, I went to the little Iris's to pick up dinner Saturday night, and I walk in there, and the 2 belts are sitting up on the counter.
Oh yeah.
So they sit back there eating with the belts, got their own table and all over there in the corner. I said, man,
VIP.
Yeah, man, they tried to talk trash. Awesome. They give me hell, boy.
I'm sure they did.
Chandler said, BT, y'all come to sit with some winners? I said, hell, man, they hard outrun 2 trucks, Bo. He ain't like that too much. But
yeah.
They done took over your eating joint, BT.
I ain't lying, but they got a sticker on the door and all, man. What you talking about?
Dang. They
Yeah.
moving right up in your neighborhood.
Yeah, you're taking over, man.
Irises, world famous irises.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
They had good food there.
They had the killers in there Saturday night. I had to get mine to go.
I remember the first time BT took me in there. I'm like, what in the world has he got me into?
Mm-hmm.
And I always got, if I go to a place like that, I always got to eat the hamburger just to see.
That's why
if they got a good hamburger, pretty much everything else can be pretty good. And I give them credit. They had a good hamburger and man, more fries than I could stand to eat.
Oh, yeah, it's good eating now. BT said, fine. You don't need no 35s. Come on, I ain't worried about that. Come to Tyndall Farms. That's in 2 weeks, ain't it?
Yeah, it's the July race.
3 weeks, I think. The 8th.
Why come all these fellas want to race me? They want me to go do a horseshoe or something. Won't y'all come some straight
they got a hill in it.
They want you where they know they got a little advantage over you.
Oh, man.
Right?
I got something for them, though.
That's right.
That red Toyota.
That's right. Y'all come out
that red Toyota.
There's a Toyota up there that's got the record at Tyndall Farms and Big Tire, I believe. Right, BT?
BT, all your stuff wide 5 on your truck, ain't it?
Yeah.
We put them 35s on this aftershock truck, and we go up there and run it in the 35-inch class.
Hey, let's get
there
it.
You go.
Let's get
you
it.
Just got to drive around that turn. And the jumps, because they're going to have jumps at that
No,
one.
I ain't jumping nothing.
Yeah.
The hazard days is over.
My jumping hurt me. We were trying to show out of that last Kings Street race with 2-wheel drive, so I'm out there putting a ring and pinion in the truck now because I cooked it.
The last time I jumped something, I ended up in the back of a pickup truck at Patrick's track.
Well, you didn't jump nothing that time. It kind of jumped itself. You wasn't trying to jump.
Yeah, you went over the.
I wasn't expecting the front rim to break off the truck neither.
That was impressive.
That's what's something so wild it's hard to fathom. Some of these trucks are so fast that they don't even need a jump. They go flying through the freaking air.
Heck
you know, like Gavin, Robbie, them boys, Jason, y'all hit just a little hump in the track, and y'all look like you hit a freaking 2-foot hill.
I think I took 20 years off of Wesley's life that night.
Yeah, I bet so. That was a rough one.
I
how
saw
about Darren?
A lot of trucks were picking up the front ends at Orangeburg.
BT was one of them.
Yeah,
telling everybody.
That front rear tire.
I saw it.
Off the line, you're picking up the front ends of these trucks, and that's horsepower, that's torque, that's good suspension, because you're getting that suspension set just right that it's hooking up and not spinning out.
You don't want the tires off the ground. You don't want the tires off the ground.
that goes to show you how much these trucks have evolved over 20 years. 10 years ago, a DOT truck wouldn't do that.
That's right.
Nope. 10 years ago, you didn't see a DOT truck running mid 4s, low 4s. Yep. Now you got DOT trucks running mid to low 3s.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some DOT trucks is very close to being in the 2-second club. And that just goes to show you, technology and, people experiment with stuff and they work on their vehicle enough. They figure it out and they figure out how to make it work.
Yep. And also, while we're talking about snatching the front tires off the ground and hooking up, you got to have a good track to make that happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's something that I want to give Tony and them credit for big time, is they had an awesome flat track, 2 lanes for y'all to run on Friday and Saturday. That's a hooking flat track.
Yes, it was.
That mud was good up there before, or that flat track was good up there before, but Tony and Jeffrey and Fred, they know exactly what that track needs to make it run fast. They've been doing this long enough.
It hooked so hard, I made it about 4 feet before I broke everything.
Mine hooked good. It ran good Saturday. I mean, that was good. That's some good passes.
Oh yeah,
jam up passes. Mine didn't want to shift half the time. The solenoid wasn't working, so Sheck and him called, I guess, MSD or whatever, try to get new stuff. And the man told us that our shifting box was too close to the MSD box. If it ain't 16 inches from it, it sends like the wrong signal. It sends some kind of trash signals, and it acts stupid. And mine's been acting stupid for about over the last year. So,
not wanting to shift or not wanting to hold it back.
No, sometimes it'll shift the second, and sometimes it won't.
Huh.
I hope we got that fixed.
Electromagnetic interference.
Yeah, it's something to do with that MSD box and some kind of signal or something. So we moved all that. Hope we got that part fixed. And they had my damn windshield wiper motor tore apart today when I went up there, Curtis.
Uh-oh. Well, tell them I got another one if they need one. Shecky's got to. Shecky can't get that one until he tells me how he made that other one run so fast.
Daddy told you had it wired wrong.
I probably do. But no, what that fellow was telling you at MSD, there's a lot of truth to that. I struggled with the wire on the crank trigger for a long time because they use a crank trigger in a 7AL3. And anytime the crank trigger wire is close to a spark plug or anything else like a solenoid that, it emits some kind of electron field, I guess.
Or the coil.
The coil's the worst thing. The coil needs to be off by itself. I actually ended up running the crank trigger wire down the tube of the frame by itself in a piece of fuel line to keep it from getting interfered with.
Yeah, that's what we did ours from the relay. We run it all straight to the battery this time and see if it'll. So I ain't got to cut on a switch no more. So it's all power now. So it ain't my fault if the bitch don't work.
Oh, so if it goes do, they wasn't you.
Come down here and get one of the batteries, and you'll have plenty of power to run all of that. I don't think it's the power.
They try to blame it on me. You know how that goes.
I'm going to jump off of here. Y'all have a good weekend. I wish y'all luck. Run fast, run hard, stay safe.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Yes, sir.
Watching you guys work and some of these accidents we've had. Big huge shout out to the safety factor that y'all, you can't bitch and complain about it. You just do the safety thing and keep everybody safe. It's just awesome to see how these trucks are holding up and the hard work y'all put into racing every week. And it's getting better every week.
And I'm going to add to that, Gene, that the hair boys have been very, very important in keeping people, from being in a bad situation. Kept BT's nose out of water.
And they
helped out tremendously in the accident that Louis had. I think those boys are.
They made a difference. They made a difference that night.
They're almost like our guardian angels.
Southeast DOT Series EMT unit.
Yeah, them boys. They'll get in there and get it done, and they'll get you safe.
They know what to do. I mean, I feel good when they're standing. I don't let typically, Gene. You know how I run the starting line at Palmetto. I don't like people getting up there too close to the guardrail when we got trucks leaving. But when those hair boys are around there, they need to be right there. So if something happens, they can get down there. And they don't they don't hesitate at the drop of a hat to run down there and jump knee deep in that mud pit. And
Not at all.
And that means a lot, Tony and Jeffrey,
yes,
JT.
Yes.
And
a lot.
Oh, means a lot to us.
Yeah, especially when I turned over in the water at Tyndall Farms, they was there, and Chandler too. That thing was knee deep in water, and they didn't.
Yeah, it was like I say, everybody's usually there to help, but them boys actually know what to do.
They know what
to save our lives.
They know what to do.
So we really appreciate that. That doesn't go unnoticed.
They got a free pass around the starting line anytime I'm up there.
That's right.
When I'm running, especially.
Smiley,
yeah.
When are we gonna see you next, buddy? At Branchville?
No, I'll be in Gettysburg July 8th. I'll be in Gettysburg.
Okay.
Standing me up again.
Yeah. Yep, that's in the farms. But maybe we'll see you for the heads up race we're talking about at BT's place in Branchville.
July 8th is my last weekend traveling for the summer.
Awesome. So it'll be after that. We'll be cool.
I don't have nothing until the third weekend of October.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, Rick, on that September race, that thing's supposed to be on the 9th. What's going on the weekend before that? Because we might have to move that race.
I don't know what's going on the weekend before that.
I don't think there's no races. I got to find out if there's any races.
But if we're going to move it, we need to figure out we're going to move it now. Let them know.
Yeah, because I got a wedding.
We'll figure that out. Hopefully by this weekend, let y'all know.
Yeah, I'll talk to you this weekend and we'll figure it out because I got something going on. I'm not gonna be there, and they can't run that thing without me.
Yep.
But
you know us, we try to give everybody real long notice because we know how it is. We got guys, CJ and them come from Pennsylvania. Yeah, Steve's almost down there to Florida.
Steve's 5 hours away.
We got people from Georgia.
4 hours.
We got people from everywhere. North Carolina. So,
yeah. All right, well, y'all done pick.
We'll see you soon, Smiley.
All right, Smiley. Be careful. Have a good one, brother.
Smiley, take it easy.
Y'all be good. Be safe.
You too, brother.
Gavin and BT and Rhett, I really would like for y'all to try to dig into this Carolina grudge thing and at least talk to them people and find out what they got on their mind.
Yep. We'll definitely give her a shot and try to get up with her. So we made it, what? To Big Tire? We went with Addison?
Yeah, we went with Addison. Now we on small tire.
Who we got?
Probably.
I know you got Hewlett in there.
If Hewlett can make it, I go Hewlett.
If he can make it.
If he can make it.
He must be got something going on. He said he don't know if he's gonna make it.
That old pumpkin motor ain't gonna make it. I seen it was out in the truck or whatever. That old pumpkin motor or something like that.
I think Bullett's job was working him about half to death.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he said he'll know tomorrow if he's gonna make it.
Well, how about send a hammer?
Yeah, put somebody in it. Put one of them girls in it.
Put me in it. I'll show you what it'll do.
Yeah, I'll drive it.
He probably
might flip, but he'll do something.
I'm gonna talk a little bit of crap. He's probably scared to put May in it because he's afraid she'll run faster than him.
Oh,
because she don't weigh but about a third of what he weighs. So you take 200 pounds off the truck, and it's gonna pick up. I get a text message from him in just a minute. You watch.
I'm going with CJ's old man in that. What's the name of that truck? That Blazer.
CJ, what's CJ's watching? What's the name of the Blazer, CJ? He said, "I'm coming. Y'all in trouble." That's what David says.
That's right.
Scotty said he's coming back to win the belt. He said he won the belt last year. He's coming back to get it.
Hey,
heck yeah!
We tell David to put May in the truck. He needs a substitute driver.
Dang.
A little more wild.
That's right.
A little more wild.
I'm going for that one.
Wild. I don't know I got to think who else in this thing. I'm gonna pull the fella that you gotta go with the man that beat you. So I'm going with the Ranger.
That's what I was saying. Nobody's picked the Ranger yet.
I'm going with Misunderstood.
That's right. Will Hudson ain't scared at all.
Will's not scared. But if CJ's in that class, I'm gonna go with CJ.
A little more wild.
I'm gonna go with CJ.
Yep. And for some of you don't know, Jeff jumped in at Little Do, so Little More Wild is in the small tire class.
He's in the small tire class. Yes, sir.
He wants that belt bad. I think he's
and
got.
Then we go to the
truck.
Then we go to the killer class, my favorite class.
Yeah,
that's
myself,
right.
The small block class. I'll let y'all pick who y'all want to pick. I know
Maybe
who I'm
one of
picking.
the most hated classes in mud racing today.
Class.
That's
The
right.
hated class.
I'll tell you what though, the dudes in the small block class, they love it, and I think they love each other. Kind of, we have a good time, man. We put it on each other, but we have a good time.
They keep fussing about that small block class. They want to go back down to the small tires. I'll put some 35s on the aftershock and we'll play around with them a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Well, see, that's what happened. That's somewhat why we ended up with the small block class, is because we had the truck that won big tire, one small tire.
That's right.
Well, damn, that truck shouldn't be able to step all the way down, but
that's right.
Is what it is.
I think that class, for like the truck wise, they got the most killers in that class because that is a close class.
Yes,
full of some bad. It ain't no drop off from.
Yep, it's a good class. And I'll go back to this. Somewhat of the difference in types of racing. In a straight line, man, it's hard to run with 600-700 cubic inches with 4. Now,
right.
You put that on a horseshoe, you can try to run with that. I'll admit it, but in a straight line, 200 foot, oh man, the guy's got 500 horsepower on you. You in trouble.
We building. They got another little Shecky's building another little small block for his grandson.
I heard that.
And it's called Little Monkey. What do you think about that, Curtis?
So we got the little monkey, the grape ape, and the red rocket.
So let me get straight now. You go put banana pudding in the red truck in the gas tank. You go put the yellow banana peels in yours, and go put green ones in the little monkey.
That's right. They keep messing around. I'm just gonna put Walker in the purple one. And I'm gonna watch.
Hey,
ooh,
you put him in there one time, they might not let you drive it again.
He might not. I wouldn't doubt it.
Walker cut his button and he'll be mad.
Yeah,
pouting.
Yep.
BT will be.
He'll turn it over. He don't care. He ain't
care one bit.
He'll turn it over too. I've seen that.
And not on purpose.
You should have seen Walker out there. We're doing the flashlight. Sorry, Bo. He's betting everything. Bo, I bet your truck, BT. He's bet right. He's about to bet your house. You bet whatever. Walker the boss. He don't care, man.
I ain't lying.
I got money at the house. Give me some money. I'll bet the money that I got at the house.
He's confident little fella. I give him that.
Oh yeah. Confidence can be good.
He's wanting to come this weekend if he ain't playing ball, but we'll see how that goes. I don't know yet.
Yep. So who's gonna win that class? Is Steve gonna win that class, or is Don or CJ or Rick or you? Who's gonna upset him? Can anybody upset Steve?
I'm pulling for the home dude, but I'm pulling for myself, brother.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for BT.
I got my record down that I gotta keep.
BT. Going for BT.
I think I got the kinks worked out in it.
I beat BT last time we were down there. Let's go for somebody fast.
Well,
you're right. That's true. That's true. That's true.
I'm just kidding.
No, that's true shit.
I'm gonna start a conflict of interest. I'm gonna have to pull for Steve, even that
Well, that is, I guess you call that a dirt dauber truck.
That's a conflict of interest in some people's opinion.
Well, is what it is, huh?
It's all good.
Look,
I mean, I can't pull for nobody else. I'm racing in the damn class,
That's right. You got to pull for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to stay neutral in that class. I'm gonna say I wish the best for both of you.
Time for you're the 2021 champ, right?
Yeah. If I get outrun, I'm gonna get outrun. That's all I'm gonna know. It ain't gonna be no slouch. I can tell you that.
I'm gonna make them earn it.
Yeah.
So how about the V-treads? You think Adam Border's gonna get that belt back, or what do you think?
If Cancer Suck gets in, he's got his hands full with that one.
Yep. Cancer Sucks rides.
That's a ride machine there, buddy.
His compadre with nothing easy's no joke either.
Yeah, that ain't no slouch neither now.
And I'm sure Wayne Taylor, he's not in the series, but I'm sure he'll be there. I'm looking for a good V-tread class this weekend.
Yeah.
It ought to be a good one.
They showed up in force for Tony's race. I think that was about the biggest class, man.
I'm glad we got the V-treads. I'm glad.
Yeah,
and
pretty good. Let's go.
I'll tell you this: my daddy's a very hard person to please, and BT, he was at your track for the first series race that we had.
Yeah.
I talked him into going, and he was watching them V treads, and he's like, he does, you know, he's been around my truck since I started racing, but he looked at me and he said, "Man," he said, that's a little different there than what you do." I said, "Yeah," I said, "It's a lot different than what I do." I said, "Their only rule is the tire." And he was very amazed at how fast those V treads would run. He was impressed.
Yeah.
He was impressed. And for him to say he was impressed about something, you've done something.
Yeah, it's impressive how they can take them big old tires and make them run like that now. No doubt. No doubt.
It's been good to have them, not only just for the shock and awe factor. If you haven't seen them before, they definitely wow you. But also, a lot of these V-Track guys are our buddies that we've raced with for years and years. And
race DOTs, yeah.
Yeah, it's good to have them part of what we're doing.
Is Greg watching?
Greg, you watching? I don't know if he is or not.
I don't know if he is or not.
I'm gonna call out the toothpick if he's watching.
The toothpick, I don't mind.
Dang.
You've seen Greg. First time I seen him, he turned sideways. It was hard for me to tell it was Greg. he need to eat something.
That's what Buck McLeod saw Greg at Twitty's and said, "Y'all let him eat anything yet? Or
well,
y'all still keeping the food away from him?"
You think about it though.
Light's fast.
If he gets fat just like me and you, then that's gonna slow the Jeep down.
That's right. Maybe, just maybe, we'll see that damn Jeep come around. I don't know what the deal is.
I'm calling him out.
Called him out. Dirt Dauber says, "Bring it."
Steve said he ain't going down without a fight.
That's right.
It's going to be a good jam up race. A lot of trucks.
So the big thing is a story with the V treads this weekend is everybody knows Taz, right?
Mm-hmm.
Super Taz. Everybody knows who drives it, right? William McCarn. Always. Right. Nobody else has ever driven Super Taz.
Yep.
All right. The Hares, they had a hired gun at Little Do. Their buddy Dave Williams, who just put a hurting on some people at Orangeburg this weekend.
Won the belt at Little Do.
Yes, he did. He won the V-Tread belt and the Hares 1 ton at Little Do. Right. Well, he's driving Taz this weekend, and he told Jeffrey Hare he can't have the belt. He's got to come get it.
Big Dave.
Big Dave and Taz.
Dave, that's right.
What in the world?
Alexis'
dad.
Yep, Big Dave.
Yeah, Big Dave.
So hopefully we're going to have Big Dave and Taz locking horns with Jeffrey Hare in the Hares 1 ton over a belt that he won in the Hares machine. So little drama. And then Cancer Sucks might show up and blow them all up.
Yeah. That's my pick. He'll have his hands full with Zach.
Always drive somebody else's truck different than you do your own.
You do.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're easier on it. Sometimes you're not.
No.
Right? Depends on what the owner says.
Drive it like you stole it.
Yeah.
Oh,
sometimes they look at you and they say, kill it. You better win. You try to kill it.
The hell out of somebody's truck now, believe me, out of somebody else's truck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your dad gave me permission. I said, all right.
I'd hurt BT's feelings if I could fit behind the steering wheel of that monkey.
I'll put you in it, Bo. I don't know if you can handle all that, but I'll put you back there.
Oh, please. I can't fit behind the steering wheel. I'd have to cut 1.5 feet of my legs off to drive it.
I can't help you there, but
dang.
That might mean I mash that gas pedal a little further than you.
It sounds like this dude here is getting anxious, isn't he? We better get us a dirt dauber together, huh?
He's something now.
He's ready.
Hey, Steve, he put me in the monkey. You better watch out. I get that belt from you if he puts me in that monkey.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have Steve back to your house with that truck again now. You better watch out.
Well, that's good for business.
That's right.
Hey, the door's open for that purple monkey anytime you ready.
I know it. I think we got it. I think it run good this weekend. If the driver can drive and it shifts, we'll be all right.
That's right.
Well, I'm glad that y'all getting it ironed out because y'all been struggling with it for a little bit. I know it's had some gremlins in it.
You can't be on top forever.
Nope.
No.
Can't be on top
Definitely
forever.
not. Everybody can be beat.
That's right. Believe me, I've been getting drugged here lately, so
I've had my fair share of whippings too. I mean,
Yes.
You learn from it.
But you've been running with a tough crowd there, BT.
oh, I know. I enjoyed it.
That dang small block class, them dudes is bad. Oh,
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
like this
CJ,
place.
Don, you, Rick, Steve. I mean, them,
Oh, yeah.
them some monsters.
I get a kick out of that little Land Cruiser because everybody thinks that thing's something else. They don't.
Yeah. I don't realize. I think it's a Jeep or something.
They think it's a Jeep.
Yeah, it's a bad little Toyota.
That little Land Cruiser's mean.
He's about the smallest thing in the class, isn't he? I don't know if you can get any smaller. Can you?
Yeah. The wheelbase is so short on that thing.
Yep.
I mean,
it sits so low. That's the only thing that gets me. It's under the damn leaf springs, on top of the leaf springs, ain't it?
I know.
But it don't matter when he leaves. He's on top of it.
Yeah. It's gone. That's another one of them Chevrolet power Toyotas. I do believe.
Steve said the only thing about being on top, there's only one way to go.
That's
down.
true.
Well, hey,
That's a fact.
I'm on the bottom right now, so there's only one way for me to go is up, right?
Me too.
Or I
me
can
too,
stay
Rick.
on the
Look,
bottom.
Stop breaking
We're going
stuff.
up. We're going up. I'm gonna sneak down there tomorrow. See if Patrick leaves that backhoe and all down there. I'll fix the ball hole.
There you go. Make it deep. Some of them trucks don't like the bog. I heard Gavin don't want it too bad though, right?
Well, I'll run it.
It ain't gonna bother him as long as it's smooth when he gets there. He don't care how deep it is.
That's right. As long as it's smooth.
How do y'all gonna run it? Are they gonna run the big tires first to the small tire? Or how's that? You don't know.
Big tire, small block. Probably unlimited, limited, big tire, small block, V tread.
So it might be good and deep by the time we get in there, huh?
Oh yeah. You might have to work for it.
We're
I
gonna.
hope so.
I'll talk to Patrick and find out if he's going to do another street class out of the crowd.
I think he plans on it, but I'm not 100% sure.
Let's see if time
Last time I
allows.
talked to him, yes.
I remember one time we were there.
I got a kick out of that.
Yeah, that's a good class.
Bransley wants to make a pass in the red truck, so I might have to sign her up for that later.
There you go.
I mean, we had Gavin, probably 40 trucks in that class.
That was a good one, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. You ought to call that Daddy's Money's class.
There you go.
Well, I mean, tags and insurance and four-wheel drive is the only rules to it. And I had a couple people there that was their first time at Mudbug, and they thoroughly enjoyed that pure street, as I call it. You got to drive it to the track. It's got to have tags and insurance on it.
Chandler said he wants to see the Harley class again.
Hey,
you remember that?
Yeah, remember the Harley Davidson? Yep.
What? Somebody went through a Harley?
No, there's but
dang, we need to add some water if that happens.
YouTube it though. They actually have Harley Davidson motorcycles with cut boggers on the back of them.
Hey, I'd do it.
I would too.
I'm almost dumb enough to do the hill climb, but if I wasn't so scared of heights.
Yeah, but I'm talking a nitromethane Harley with a 44-inch cut bogger on the back of it and a wheelie bar.
Hell yeah.
They on YouTube.
Oh,
YouTube.
Wow.
It's crazy. And they got Suzuki's and all kind of stuff with nitrous on it. It is crazy. It's crazy to watch
somebody blow all the water. Hopefully, there won't be that much water in it, Rick. I mean, Taz, McCarran.
Hopefully, it'll be muddy.
Yeah, it'll be muddy.
Muddy.
I think it'll be watery.
If he pulls what I sent him down today, while we dropped off, he pulls that through there, it's gonna be a mud hole.
That's right. That's what we want. I'd rather it be muddy than that slick.
No, it should be muddy.
Heck
That's what we look at. That's what we shoot for anyway. Mud hole.
Shooting for mud, because guess what? We're a mud racing series, aren't we?
I tell you, we ain't drag racing.
We ain't drag racing.
So everybody be there early Saturday. Teched up. Time you gonna be there, Curtis?
I hadn't really decided yet. I think Patrick's pretty keen on getting everything started at 7 o'clock.
And we got a later arrival here.
I'll be there at 4. Come hang out with us.
Yeah, I'll be there early. You need to be registered, I'd say the latest by 6:15.
If you
need to be inspected, by 5, right?
We figure out who's doing the registration, and I think that the index cards work pretty good at Little Do when we did the text up there at Scotty's place. If you don't have an index card, you're not going to get registered.
That's right.
You're not going to be able to draw a number. So everybody needs to be there early so they can get checked. I don't see us having any problems.
Nope. No. But it just takes about 5 minutes or so a truck. So we need some time.
To get them teched up, and you ain't got to load. You ain't got to pull it off the trailer.
No.
Get there early, get them get your tech card.
BT, some of them might not want to pull it off the trailer if they done been warned and they ain't fixed what they've been warned about.
I know. I done heard. And I got my warning. I got to fix it too.
Yep. Seatbelts and safety too now. When y'all pulling the line, if y'all ain't wearing your stuff, we're sending you back. And if we got to send you back, we might not ask you to come make another pass in that round, depending on how things are going. You know what I mean? Wear your equipment. Have it on. Pants,
sleeve, neck brace, helmet, everything.
I got to call you more than once to come to the line, and you don't have a legitimate reason why you're not there. You just as well go see the tower and work that out with Paul or whoever to get your money back or whatever, because we're doing the 2-minute warnings, and
everybody's got a crew with them. They got somebody that can come get with you, and you know what I mean? Instead of
Gavin will tell you, Curtis don't care. He'll throw you out, won't you?
Yeah, I've been thrown out.
He's even, you're
I got thrown out my own track.
That ain't nothing personal, Gavin.
There he is. What's happening, Mr. Slinger?
Look at that.
What's going on, kid? Made it in, huh?
Can you not hear us?
Yeah, he must not can hear us.
We can see his beautiful face.
Look at that.
Can you hear us, kid? Nice looking beard he's got there. Ooh.
Yeah, man. Like a skunk.
Like a skunk.
Can you hear us, kid? Hello. Kit to Earth.
Kit Earth to Kit. Kit, I think, is going to be in a loaner truck this weekend. His good buddy Eddie.
He's talking, but ain't nothing coming through. I don't know if he's got something cut off or what. I don't know if you can hear us, Kit. We can't hear you.
He's trying. It's going to be a good race this weekend because everybody ought to be out in full force because it's been a good little while since we've had a full points race.
Yeah, it's been a while. And Gavin, ain't the regular? You still going to $50 entry and all that good stuff with the payouts and
same old good stuff.
Get entered,
and we'll have trophies.
He's got trophies.
Man,
yes.
Hot day,
hey, Gavin. Who's going to be doing registration?
Pretty sure Paul.
Then let me ask you something. Would it streamline the process if, when I'm passing out the tech cards, if I had the number generator to generate people's running order and write it on the tech card?
Yeah.
I think that would help.
That would.
Well, I'll get with you, Rhett, when I get there or beforehand and get that number generator app on my phone so I can generate the number. And then.
Yep, that way you can just make
That'll
the run.
work and get your number. Then you just register and be done with it.
Yep, go up there and tell them I'm number 54.
Well, register and get it done. And I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Now?
Oh, we got you now, babe.
I hope
What's going on, kid?
Off my skunk
Can you hear
early.
me now?
Yes. Yeah, you good?
I can hear you now.
All right. Yeah, I had to get back out and hook to my Bluetooth.
Nice.
What's going on?
Kit's it raining where you at?
I'm coming through Ravenel right now, and it's like drizzly. It looked like it'd been raining a lot. I've been down in Bluffton all day.
Well, it ain't stopped here at the shop, so.
It looks like it's been raining a lot. The roads is real wet.
You gonna be there this Saturday, Kit? You got your ride?
Yeah, I got a ride lined up. I'm gonna be driving the Staggered Special.
Staggered Special.
Yeah, it's Eddie's Jeep.
Heck yeah.
Used to be called
I forgot, it was some German name, something Jeep. I forgot the old name, but it's called the Staggered Special now because after he got that stuff done, Curtis, when he had to come out there and see you, he realized that the Jeep front axle was out of line about 2.5 inches from the rear axle, and he never knew that. So it's now deemed the Staggered Special.
So
That's awesome.
It a crab walk down through there.
Yeah.
That's the fella that brought me the knuckles, I think, or something that needed to be machined, wasn't it?
Yep. It's a black Jeep. It's got like green fenders and doors or something on it.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. He's real cool cat. So
yeah, it used to have the big stinger on the front of it, but he cut that off.
he should have left that on there. That was giving him a little extra advantage when he staged.
Yeah, it breaks the beam quicker.
Like some of them street outlaw cars with the thing on the front. That's awesome.
So I'm gonna be stick shifting it down through there this weekend.
Back to the old days, right?
Yep.
You started with a stick. I started with a stick.
So you see me over there in the sides making a couple hits. I'm getting used to the clutch again.
We got a little bit of work left to do to aftershock. We're gonna try to get it done tomorrow so we can have it there too.
Oh, y'all hear that?
I mean, yeah. If you want me to drive that, I'll drive that. Whatever.
We'll have to talk to the wife about that. That's her truck.
I need to win. I need to go beat Addison and no problem.
Woo! That's hard.
Is Jeremy coming?
I hope so.
I hope
to see Jay. Jay's been ducking out on us lately. Hopefully we see that big old pink unicorn down there. I know they like Gavin's mud down there at Palmetto.
Nutramax or what's his name?
Yep.
Nutramax.
Jay Letch. Yeah, Jay. Always
Jay
get a
Letch.
kick out of Jay.
Pretty in pink.
Yep.
Yeah, it'd be good to
What
see
up with
North Carolina guys.
Addison's dad? I hadn't seen him out lately. I wonder if he's planning on.
Lee? Heck, I'm sure Lee wants that belt. Lee's in contentions for that big tire belt, isn't he?
That's my only competition really right now because him and I are at top and we're separated by what, 2 or 3 points?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to stay in the lead. That's my goal this weekend.
That's right.
Keep me on the top.
I think you got it, brother.
That's the thing about points racing, huh? You just got to do what you got to do to get there.
Yeah.
It don't have to be pretty if you can get there.
It'll be a good race, me and Eddie's Jeep, if he's driving his Bronco, because Eddie's Jeep ain't got a lot of power or speed.
Yeah.
So.
That's like me. I think I'm so far behind now, I can't win the points. So I'm going to ruin it for somebody else. Make it interesting.
Come on, we're gonna beat Steve back so far this weekend, and he's gonna look like me at the first race. Last, right?
Y'all be careful what you wish for.
I'm just kidding. I'm not wishing no bad luck on Steve. He earns everything he gets.
Yeah, when you beat that man, you got to be proud of it. You got to say something.
That's right.
So
you beat Steve Hahn, you've done something because
I outrun him last time me and him raced. So I'm one up on him now. I done called him.
That's right.
Well, you can be rest assured, BT. He's going to do everything under his.
I know.
And hey,
I wouldn't
how about
expect him not to.
That other S10? Y'all don't forget about that other black S10. That one out of North Carolina. That thing is no freaking joke either.
Oh, that was quick too. He's quick too.
Hey,
not a problem.
He's going to be crapping foam tomorrow.
You stop that.
They said Jeremy's working, so Jeremy ain't gonna make it. He said Don said Jeremy is working.
Oh man. So I might have came in late, but I got a question, and this is why I jumped in here because nobody must be reading my comments. Why is Big Dave driving Taz?
Because William can't make it for some reason.
Oh,
and I can't see any comments because tonight I'm on my cell phone.
I saw it. I said something. I didn't know why.
Okay, so by Dave driving, that keeps Taz's truck going.
That's right.
That's right.
Okay, so Dave's doing what he did for the 1 ton at Little Do at Palmetto, but for McCarn.
Yeah, apparently Big Dave is the rental 1 ton killer.
He's the rental 1 ton killer.
So if you need a V-tread driver, get Big Dave. Apparently, he's doing it.
Dave can drive anything.
He can. He showed that this weekend.
He
was on it.
We need to do a thing on that
yeah,
that spray foam.
Sometime we're gonna do us a little demonstration to show you all this. I don't know if any of y'all use great stuff to try to plug holes, but man, I didn't realize how flammable it is. That stuff is super.
You don't remember, bro,
flammable.
when we redid my front end at Low Country, and me and Chris had squirted some of that stuff up in the frame trying to keep mud out of it, and just from Bubby welding the DOM bars I have up there now, just from him welding it, dude, the foam was catching on fire inside of the frame from the heat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he had to stop what he was doing, and I had to go through there with a screwdriver and whatever I could to chisel as much of it out of there as I could before he started again, because that's how flammable it was.
Yeah, we had a freaking water hose going. What, Tuesday?
We had to turn the water hose on it, and the hood scoop was full of it. So my first thought is that the carburetor spits back and it's got gas all up in that foam that's in that hood scoop. It's gonna catch that stuff on fire. And I mean, it didn't take nothing to get it on, get it going. And then once it got going, it got big quick.
That stuff is highly flammable. And
I know fellas got
we don't have a rule against it right now, but I tell you right now, there's a rule against that coming. So if you got that crap in your truck, get it out, because I tell you, it burns like
we're gonna get some of it that's out this truck right here. We'll set it on fire and videotape it, and you can post it. We won't have to rule it because they won't want to use it, especially around the motor,
especially around the kids or anything. Foam is bad.
William said they make fireproof spray foam. You have to get some of that if you want to spray it in there. That stuff sucks up water too now, buddy.
It sucks up water and water's weight.
That's right. I know. We got a Toyota one time. They sprayed in the frame and it done rusted the frame out. It held so much water.
Yeah, it'll hold water and rust it up.
Yep.
So don't do that, y'all, because you don't want to be in a. I mean, it's a nasty fire too. It's hot and it's black smoke
because of it. I'm missing hair.
Yeah. Don't mess with that. We don't want nobody burn up.
Little touch with the plasma cutter, and that was all it took.
Yep.
Chandler says they use a fireproof great stuff.
I'm gonna go ahead and get back over to the live feed. It's hard to kind of hear on this thing, and I'm kind of pulling back into town, so I'm actually stopping at the red light now. But I'm gonna hop off of here. I'll see everybody Saturday night, but I'll be watching the live stream.
All right, we'll see you Saturday, buddy. Be careful, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, fellas, I guess that's what else y'all want. We'll see you Saturday.
Yeah, man. We just wanted
this Saturday, 7:00, Palmetto Mudway.
I had a man
TV crews, 3 different angles, interviews.
Everyone's pass.
Yep.
Everybody's getting interviewed.
You see them walking around filming, don't be afraid to go up to them, talk to them, right, Gavin?
They have shirts that says Film Crew in huge bold letters. They are impossible to miss.
Wear your team fatigues.
That's right. Be looking good. Look pretty, not like I'm looking today.
All them Dirt Diver sponsored fabricating shirts I got there.
There you go.
Where's my hats? You tell Fried Pickles I need my hats.
Man, she's behind on hats too. I'll tell her. I'll get on her right now here in a minute as soon as I get off.
I need my hats too.
I'm gonna tell her we need some hats. You hear that, Ashley?
Ricky Hartso said that new 434 Keller Motors taking the belt home with him in small tire. We'll have to see about that.
Leaves good.
I think it's making a head of steam if it'll stay running.
You what classes you running in, Rick? You just run just a small block class, or you running
small block and small tire? I'm gonna whip up on Ricky. I'm gonna do it with 35s though. I ain't even change tires almost.
You don't need to change tires. You get it.
Be careful now, because Ricky's done been over here a couple of days in a row ahead of you. So
that's right.
Be careful.
I heard. Hey, I'm gonna slip.
He's been driving angry too, though. So he's a different driver than he was last year.
Ricky's a little angry elf, is what I picture Ricky as.
Dang,
because he's short.
Yep,
he's angry.
Like our buddy Robert Cook says, me, Ricky, and Cassidy are the shortest guys in mud racing.
No, Ricky's short. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pull a tape measure on Ricky and Cassidy, but I think Cassidy's got Ricky by a couple inches. I believe Ricky's a little shorter than he is. I tried to I tried to get in Ricky's truck when it was over here, and I couldn't do it. I had to put somebody else in it. I can't fit in it to drive it.
Oh, see, that's another thing with me and Walker. Walker can't fit in my truck. He's taller than me.
Yeah.
So I had to put adjustments on his damn seat. He must take after his daddy, I reckon.
I guess so.
Put an adjustable seat in that monkey, BT, and I'll show you how to drive it.
Man, you be ruined. That thing leaves so hard, you won't know what to do, Curtis.
I know, man. I'd be hooked.
He feels that Shecky power. He wouldn't know what to do.
I heard that that Shecky Motorsports about to get him a mud truck to work on for somebody to turn it into killer status.
Oh yeah, that's what I like to hear.
You know that man's retired. He might need to make some side money.
I'll have some competition then.
That's right.
No, he ain't gonna do none of that stuff like you doing. You forget that. That's too much work.
You can build a motor.
Yeah, he'll motor it up and wire it up.
Don't underestimate them Sheck racing engines, eh?
We'll get it running, then we'll get Curtis to get it hooking. How about that?
That's right. I know that motor in that ape sounds good, and I believe he built it.
Yes, sir.
That's all the banana peels in the fuel thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's all y'all gonna see Saturday's banana peels. See you.
Dang, you gonna spin out for us?
I'm gonna bring BT a Chiquita banana to the race on Saturday instead of fuel.
Dang.
I'm gonna have it on kill. I'm telling you.
If I make 2 good or 4 good passes, I'm gonna be so excited. I'm gonna throw cheese puffs at everybody again. I ain't done that in a while.
Well, now Steve got to come up with what he's gonna throw at everybody if he beats both of y'all.
Yeah, he just
throw some of them spare parts out, I reckon.
Yeah, throw some.
Give y'all an autograph.
That's right. Let me get some spare parts.
Y'all laugh. Steve got a garage full of stuff now.
Oh, I know.
He showed him on Facebook one time.
I seen that, and if I had all of that stuff here at Dirt Dove, I could probably build 4 or 5 mud trucks, functional mud trucks,
running mud trucks,
ready to rock. Well, what? It's Saturday at 7, right, Gavin?
Yep.
7. What time the gates open? 4, 5?
4 o'clock.
Call Gavin. Y'all got any more spots left, Gavin?
We start selling spots tomorrow at noon.
Starts tomorrow at noon.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get a heads up on my usual spot.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Trucks be there early.
Yep.
You don't get a card, you ain't getting registered.
Try to get there. Gates open if you can. You know.
Gates open at 4. Get there. Get teched in.
That's right.
I'll be there at 4 on the dot.
Help us make it run smooth, right? Smooth it runs, the faster it goes, we can all get home before midnight, you know?
Yep. 6:15 drivers meeting. I'm going to go ahead and call it. Get them there early.
There you go. Be registered before that.
Yeah, you got to be registered before that. And I guess we'll see y'all Saturday at Palmetto.
Yeah, man, it was good. Thanks
you, Curtis.
Joining us between the pits, as always, brought to you by Johnny Martin Well Drilling.
The DOT series. We'll see y'all this Saturday.